All right.
Good morning, church.
We are live. Good morning. The day after 4th of July. How awake are you? That's the question this morning. I'm wide awake. I'll have a nap coming later, but I'm wide awake now.
Same here. We watched some fireworks out the back window, but probably went to bed by 10:30. What did you guys do?
We went to Woodstock for fireworks, and we heard there was parking, but we're like, it's going to be jam-packed. So we were just going to drive past where the fireworks were and then find a spot to park, but it was empty. So we went in and watched the fireworks in Woodstock, and we were surprised how few people were there, but it was good. Good fireworks show.
People are still a little nervous maybe with the virus.
Maybe out of town, because that's a fun thing too. So.
Well, church, we would love to see you chat to us and tell us what you did for the 4th of July. Share that with everybody if anybody did anything fun. One thing Julie and I did that we thought would be patriotic, we watched the movie or the play Hamilton that Disney is streaming. Yeah. And we never got to see that live. Have you seen that, Eileen?
I have seen it. I saw it once live, and I love it.
What an amazing play. And Julie and I are such different people. I'm a creative, so I loved the songs and the dancing, the choreography, and just the story, and just found it captivating. And she loved the history. And so we would pause the movie and, did the Federalist Papers lead to the amendments to the Constitution? And we would dig into that kind of history. So it was really fun.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Brody's like my human encyclopedia. So I'm like, Brody, did this really happen? Did this right. So yeah.
We have Sam. Did Brody do like AP US history and that type of thing? Yeah. So we have Sam who did the same thing, and so we would, instead of Google, sometimes we would Google Sam, right? Or Brody in your case.
Exactly. I love Hamilton. I have a friend who just like Marco Polo'd me. Do you guys know what this is? It's like a video chat that you can do. So like I see a video of my friend, like, so she can leave me a message whenever and I can just see it, or like my phone chimes. But anyway, she's like, we tried to watch Hamilton. I don't get it. And I was like, oh, I might have to drive to Wisconsin and like experience this with you because it's so awesome. So good morning, everyone. I am Eileen, and I'm our family ministers pastor, and I'm here today with Kevin Green. And what do we have in common? We are both going to be new Impact small group leaders this fall. Freshmen, Kevin will be with the freshman guys, I will be with the freshman girls. And so that's why we're on together this morning, because we have some exciting news about Impact. So welcome. And we'd love to see, like Kevin said in the chat, like, what did you do over I almost said Thanksgiving. But good morning, Judy. What did you do over the 4th of July? Do you know any high schoolers? We both have high schoolers. We're having like less and less high schoolers all the time. So I have 2 sons, but only one is in high school. And Kevin, how about you?
Same. Emma just graduated DePaul, so we have a college grad, and then we have Sam going to Alabama, hopefully in about 3 weeks for college. And then we have one left, Ben, he's going to be a junior at Huntley.
Yeah, so we both have upperclassmen.
Yeah.
I saw Bob is on too this morning. Yeah, and I don't know about you, Kevin, but like for Drew, who's still in high school, like it's been super rough. Like he doesn't have his friend groups. He doesn't have his summer activities. He used to lifeguard over the summer. So I know he's super excited to get back to Impact and just be able to do some social stuff with friends and figure out what that looks like.
Yeah. Well, my boys have both got jobs through this time, and so they have a little bit of activity in their lives. But their friend group is limited, and this will be great. Obviously, Sam's done, but Ben will enjoy this again.
Yes.
And his group leader is John Thomas, which they call Papa T. So they love Papa T.
Yeah, there's some pretty incredible Impact leaders. I don't know how you and I got on the list. I don't even know you that well, Kevin.
Thank you.
So I'm just putting you on the bus with me. But I'm like, okay, like I'm super excited to join the group. Good morning, Kelly and Jennifer. Kelly was with her friend and husband. Cookout and fireworks. Nice. I enjoyed that. That's awesome. So Impact is coming back starting this Thursday night outside. They're calling them tailgates. And Impact is going to be back meeting Thursday nights outside the building. So super excited about that, about being able to get ready for that. I'm going to read this text. So Corinne Kersey, who leads Impact and students, is up north for the 4th, and she sent this little text this morning that we thought it would be helpful to share. It's going to be a time for students to reconnect. We'll be outside being cautious and taking everyone's health into consideration, and are super excited to be together again. So if you are in high school or going into high school, east parking lot of the building, 7 p.m., be there. It should be pretty fun. I think it's like tailgate. Kevin, what do you think of when you think of high schoolers and tailgate?
I think they'll probably bring some snacks. And I think it's like a bring your own snack thing. I think that's part of the safety protocol.
Yeah.
Maybe their favorite sports drinks, hopefully not highly caffeinated sports drinks. And I think we'll just have a lot of fun. I mean, I know like Park and Play last week and the preceding weeks, it's just so fun to be in some sort of community again. And, you know, I know you work with the student ministries, and just to be in community every Sunday is so awesome. And we've been missing that. So little by little, we're getting glimpses of community back. And that's so critical, especially for these high school students who are going through so many challenges, new challenges for our freshman groups. But the challenges they go through, I can't even imagine being in high school right now. So to have this community where they can, grow in faith and grow in community and be surrounded by people, leaders like you and I. Why were we selected? Probably to represent brokenness and humility and grace and patience, hopefully love. And so just can't wait for this.
Super excited. Well said, Kevin. I was thinking about that because I'm a morning walker. So I went for my walk this morning and I was thinking about it. And one of the quotes that strikes me, because I get to lead our children's ministry. And so one of the quotes that strikes me so often that we share with our volunteers is like, be the person you needed when you were growing up. And as a kid, like I had like my family and people who came around me, but as a high schooler, like I didn't have somebody who represented Christ to me and who just like was outside of my family and like who I sensed loved me for me, not because they were my mom or my aunt. So it is very exciting to have an opportunity to do that. And I'm blown away by our students. I get to see them serving in Promised Land. So I'm excited now to see them also getting to be part of Impact with them. I'm reading all the comments too. Like everybody's having such a great time. Mercy's joining us from Africa. I saw and Shannon and all kinds of people. So thank you for joining us. So I just want to recap because I don't know how much longer, but like, I need coffee this morning. So, Impact, our high school students, if you are going into your freshman year of high school all the way through seniors, Impact is starting up again this Thursday night outside the building. We're doing Impact tailgates. So join us. That's Thursday, July 9th, this coming Thursday. We're just going to be outside, reconnect, have time to get back together, and be outside of our building like we did last summer before we were like moved in. And then Elevate, which is our middle schoolers. So if you graduated Club 45 or you're going into 6th, 7th, or 8th grade, Elevate is also going to start meeting outside of the building starting on Wednesdays, not this Wednesday, but July 15th. So you have like a week and a half to clear your calendar and get your plans set. Meet outside the building, weather permitting, again, so that you guys can connect and be back in community. Your leaders have been working and praying all summer long about like how this can happen and when we can do this. And as soon as we are able to, like they're jumping on it. So we're excited to be there and be a part of it.
We are. And I had the good fortune to be the 8th grade Elevate leader for the guys that are returning as freshmen. And I miss it. I miss these guys. They're awesome. All of them. I just love these guys. I love our group. So I'm really excited and I can't wait to see all these guys.
Yeah, it's so cool for those of us who were like who got to be a part of like going out to a hunk of land and seeing where our church was going to be. And in Wisconsin, Jim and I were part of a family who came in after the church was built. And so now, even for those of you who came to us after our church was built, like you get to experience a little bit of what we got to experience like the couple years before our church was built, of meeting like outside of the building and on the land. God has given us such a beautiful piece of land that like Kevin and I were both out there for this senior graduation night, and like the sunset's gorgeous and it's so fun to be there. So Elevate and Impact are going to be there. And Promised Land, we are putting together some parking lot activities for you guys too, starting with a sidewalk scavenger hunt. So make sure to be following us on our Facebook pages and students on Instagram to get all the details of how you can join us outside the building and connect.
Am I allowed to do that, or am I too old?
You can totally come do the sidewalk scavenger hunt. Bring your Bible, because there's 6 Bible verses this summer. Bring your Bible, and yeah, we're gonna have lots.
Do I get to throw a ball in the Bible funnel?
You've already thrown a ball in the Bible funnel.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a funny story. So so Eileen in the Promised Land has this Bible funnel. So when a student brings their Bible, they get to put a ball in this funnel. I think it held about 2,000 Bibles. And when I saw it, Phil Green built this wonderful funnel, I thought the bottom was open. So I thought I could throw a ball in and it would just fall out the bottom, but it wasn't. It was just a super clear piece of glass. And so I accidentally put the first ball in the student Bible funnel. A week later, Pastor Todd comes up to me. I heard you put a ball in the Bible funnel.
I don't know how Pastor Todd heard that story, because I don't think it was him who shared it. But Phil, like expertly, he unhooked that thing. And so it was not the first official ball, because we got Kevin's trial one out of there, because our kids are going to bring their Bibles 2,020 times this year. And we're working on all the details of what that looks like in COVID. But yeah, so Kevin just ran a trial run. Phil Green, in his amazing brilliance, fixed it. And how it got back to Pastor Todd, I'm not sure. But
thank you for that grace.
Yes. So that's us this morning, you guys. We're going to let you go so you can join our service. And if you have students, if you know students, please be sending them to join us in the parking lot for some fun and reconnection starting this week.
Have a great day, everybody.
Have a great day.